A man who went down the mountain to catch snakes never thought that his upcoming experience would be unforgettable for the rest of his life. The man, in order to catch 9 fish to make grilled fish, accidentally slipped and fell into the water. A sacred deer heard the man's cry for help and, despite the yellow bird's dissuasion, ran to the riverbank and found the man on the verge of death. So it stamped its hooves on the ground, and the small river parted in the middle. The sacred deer walked along the path to the man's side, carried him on its back, and went ashore. The man heard the animals speak but didn't find it strange at all. Instead, he bowed 3 times to the sacred deer and even offered to wash its clothes and cook for it. However, the sacred deer only asked the man not to reveal its whereabouts. The man immediately swore an oath to the sky. A group of Persian merchants arrived at the palace and told the story of encountering the sacred deer in the desert, who split the mountain and led the way when they were lost in the sandstorm. Upon hearing this, the queen instantly felt that her fur was not noble enough and dreamed of using the sacred deer's skin to make a cape. The undiscerning king then issued a bounty to capture the sacred deer. This was exactly what the yellow bird was worried about. It feared that once the world learned of the sacred deer, they would hunt it for profit. The man passed by the city gate, saw the bounty, and then saw 999 tons of gold and noble attire. He thought this was a heaven-sent opportunity. Once a person has evil thoughts, their whole body will turn black and smell bad. Taking on the bounty, he led a 100,000 strong army to catch the sacred deer but couldn't see its figure at all. The man, in a moment of desperation, pretended to fall into the water and cried loudly for help. The kind-hearted sacred deer still chose to trust humans and came to the rescue. The soldiers, who had been lying in ambush for a long time, fired a barrage of arrows at the king's command. A million jang light shone from behind the sacred deer, and the 3-legged golden crow appeared in the sun's halo, turning all the sharp swords into nothingness. The sacred deer then revealed the man's ugly behavior of forgetting kindness and violating righteousness. The man, fearing nothing, once again slipped and fell into the river. The soldiers, who were ashamed and embarrassed, threw down their weapons and lowered their heads one after another. The compassionate sacred deer also forgave this group of people who intended to harm it. It left on auspicious clouds.